Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and today I have a few tips for you when you're just starting out in the Beyond update for No Man's Sky. And so there's a few things that have changed, and I'm just digging in, so I don't have everything, but I will tell you right off the bat, the refiner duplication glitch is gone. I've tried, and so I'm going to keep digging into it, but I've tried to do the large refiner, the medium refiner, even the small refiner. None of them work as of right now. I'm trying different ways of doing it. Maybe the 3 refiner trick is coming back. I don't know. I'm trying to work through it, but as of right now, there's no more refiner glitches at the moment. So I wanted to make sure you guys knew that right up front. And if you guys know about one, let me know down in the comments below. But as far as I know, they're not there. So let's move on to the starter tips. Now, the analyzer has changed, and it freaked me out. So before, in pre-Beyond, you could just go, like right here, look at this unidentified material. If you just highlighted it, eventually it would actually identify it. But you have to hit, and you have to hold down right trigger. You see how if I let it go, it just goes away? You have to hold down the trigger now to scan stuff. You can't just hover over it and think it's going to work. So that's great. Now it's going to be even harder to get these things. So you have to hover above it. So awesome. That is crazy. And you have to do it for everything. Like right here, unidentified plant. It'll just sit here. Like it'll tell you it's unidentified, but it won't do anything until you hold down that right trigger. And then boom, there you go. The next thing right here. Whoop, where is it? Where's my deposit at? Sorry guys, I'm lost here. Where's my deposit? It should be right here, right? Cobalt right there. Okay, so let's go hit the deposit because the terrain manipulator, you can still choose the size of your terrain manipulator, which is great. You want to do that because the larger the size, the faster you can get rid of a deposit, but it doesn't give you as many resources. And I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Pyrite, right over here. So there you go. If you find resources like right here, you have to have your terrain manipulator. And you have to buy that or build it and put it into your multi-tool. But once you get it, if you hit the, on Xbox, it's going to be the left and right bumpers. And I don't know why they did that, because it's the right bumper is a punch, and the left bumper is your secondary. But if you hit the left and right, and you can probably change this in the menus. I'm going to have to look that up. But you can hit left and right on your D-pad, and so it makes it bigger and smaller. And again, if it's bigger, look at this. Well, I'll hit it once, boom. I hit all those resources really fast, but it only gave me 2 pyrite. And I got rid of like a good chunk of it. So that's like, what in the world? But if you go smaller, there you go. See, it's only getting rid of a little bit, but I'm getting a lot more pyrite for it. And look at that meter. Look at the best thing about it. Pre-Beyond, if you try to do this, it would use a lot of your fuel. So your terrain manipulator fuel would just disappear. You'd be using a ton of it. Now it's slowed it down. I still think it uses up faster. It uses your fuel faster than if you go large. So if you go all the way to large, it's like barely using anything on your terrain manipulator. Okay? But if you go small, it uses a little bit faster, but not as fast as it used to be. So you could just do this all the time. I mean, you can still go crazy and get the whole deposit. So if you want to get the most resources out of your deposit, go with the smallest one. Remember, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Let's actually look at this. Can I actually change my control scheme? Control options. Look sensitivity, flight. Nope. Can I view controls? On foot. Yeah, I can't change any of that. So awesome. Thank you. So it's stuck like that. So when you have your terrain manipulator out, left and right bumper, I don't know why they would do that. Why wouldn't you keep it on the left and right on the D-pad? I don't know. But left and right on the bumper, you can still make it bigger and smaller, and you want it to be small if you want as many resources as you can get out of a deposit, okay? And speaking of as many resources as you can get, they've actually increased our capacities in our inventory. So look at this. Like, whew, right here. Let's go over to my cargo. Look at this. I have 1,362 magnetized ferrite. You can't really see that. What's another one I have a lot of? Well, screw it. I'll go to my freighter. My freighter, I have 4,000 in here. So they've increased the capacity of all of your different slots, okay? So if we go to my starship, you have an increased capacity here as well. And so here, let's do this. Let's see. Move it to exosuit high capacity. 19,998. So I got a lot more room. I believe it's 10,000 per slot now. So you can literally put 10,000 per slot. And this only pertains to materials like pyrite and things like that, carbon. Your stackable options like your dihydrogen, it's still kept to 5 in your general inventory. Oronium's 5. You know, the things that maxed out at 5, they haven't really increased. They only increased the materials. And so any of your building blocks, your refillable materials, things like that, those increased by a lot. And it's craziness. And then I'm going to save the best one for last, guys. This has got me super excited. Before, you couldn't move your upgrades. Like, once you've planted an upgrade, it was there forever. And the only way to get rid of it was to destroy it. And then you can replace it with a new one. So, like, if I put it in the wrong spot, that's where it is forever. Because I'm not going to go buy a new upgrade. But now, if you look at the menu right there, you can hold down X, and I can move it. So I can move it over here if I want to. There you go. Boom. So I just moved it without destroying it. It's the same exact thing. You're not changing anything about it. You're just moving it around. And you can, and there's no limitation. You can pick it up and move it wherever you want. You can go all over the place with it. And so now we can move technology. That is so awesome. So awesome. You're going to need the room to move it around, but you can put it wherever you want. And you can do that with all of your tech upgrades, okay? So you just want to move everything. Boom. That's hazard protection. That was permanent before. Now it's not. Look at that jetpack. I could move my jetpack. Are you kidding me? Before, this was permanent. That was permanent before. Are you kidding me? So now I can actually readjust all my slots and put it where it needs to be. Let's go over to your starship. Before, your pulse engine was stuck where it was. You couldn't do anything with your pulse engine because wherever it was landed, that was where it was. And you couldn't get rid of it because it was a permanent technology. Not anymore. You can literally move it wherever you want. So if you have a starship that has a weird configuration, like actually I should pull in one of my other starships real fast because I'm probably going to move some of this stuff. So let's pull in one of my other ships. One with the upgrades, please. I'm pretty sure this one has upgrades on it. But we'll find out. This is my cool exotic. Look at that beautiful thing. And you can still scan them as they come in. That way you know, okay, this is an exotic, an S-class with 17 inventory slots over on the left-hand side and 5 tech slots. So now that I have it in here, like this is all jacked up. Why would you want that? That's so terrible. So let's move my shields down here. And then my hyperdrive, I'm going to put that over here. That way I could put my upgrades around it and get the best benefit. My launch thruster, we're going to put over here. And I'm going to move my efficiency thruster. That way you don't have to destroy it and rebuild it. And that's why you want to put them together. Look at that. You get a bonus. Like here, let me move that again. There's no highlighted box around it. So there's no bonus. You want to put like technology together. So I have a launch thruster and then my efficiency thruster. They work together. But if they're separated, there's no bonus. But thankfully, I could just pick it up and place it now. Now there's a blue box around it. That means you're getting a bonus to it. Look at that. It's so crazy. And you could do it for everything. This used to be permanent technology. Now you can move it. Oh my god, it is so mind-blowing. It is so mind-blowing. So that is probably the best thing I've seen in the update so far. Best thing. So hopefully you guys liked this video. This short little video I wanted to give you guys. If you did, hit that like button for me. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading episodes all the time, and I'm going to be hitting the... Oh my god! Beyond update a lot. Get out of here, buddy. Don't do it. Sorry, buddy. Meaty chunks. Okay. See, I'm learning stuff all the time. You get meaty chunks? You don't get poop right anymore? Raw ingredient. Oh, yeah, we could cook. Oh, my God. There is so much to go through, you guys. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button for me, and I will see you guys in the next one. There's so much going on.